think, a bunch of times we come out, we slap on a coat of damp proofing, and we backfill it. The difference between waterproofing and damp proofing, of course, there's an economical that waterproofing is typically more expensive. It's also quite a bit thicker, whereas a damp proofing is going to be a very thin product. Waterproofing, you're actually going to increase the millage of the coating that's going around it. What does all that mean? Waterproofing is designed to prohibit water from coming in, whereas a damp proofing only protects it to a certain extent. And so a footer that leads to dirt on the other side, it's probably fine to be just damp proofed. The damp proofing will help any sort of corrosion on the concrete, and when it's footer to dirt, there's no reason that you can't do that. But it's when you go from wall or footer to open space, it's just not adequate. You're still going to get that moisture coming in there. The other thing on the damp proofing and waterproofing that I see them come through there and they paint all the walls. The biggest joint, or your biggest problem, is actually your joint between the walls and the footer. And so excluding that joint kind of defeats the whole purpose of doing anything. And they make different products, whether it be a cant strip, but that joint in itself you need to make sure that it's sealed. My goal is to hopefully, talk with owners on what their overall product, if we are going to put basement or sunken living room or whatever, there's concerns on that moisture coming down through there, and the damp proofing really isn't going to be adequate enough to help protect them in doing that. And so we typically use a combination of waterproofing on the outside, and again I stress waterproofing, not damp proofing, and then even clean up to using products, they're called water stop, that we used quite a bit from. They make water stop and PVC water stop that you actually embed, and then they make a one that is stuck on the concrete and placed in between the slab and the wall. That is just the main component is bentonite, that it will swell should it be subject to any sort of water, thus keeping it all out. So we like to do both of those. We will also do a moisture separation from our footer to our wall so that we don't have anything coming up through the concrete in the footer.